use Uniac in Luca, and I incorporated that idea of instead of, you know how Luca and Alberto can, if they touch water, it basically they turn into the sea monsters, like the sea monsters, but only that part that the water touched. So I decided to incorporate that, but instead I put, if they touch the water, it turns into their North Melbourne clothing. So I really like that idea. Hope you like it as well. And Luke Davies-Uniacke is probably one of my favourite players from North Melbourne, so I really wanted to incorporate it. And on to the next one, Cruella. So when I thought of Cruella, I just straight away thought vowels, Crow-ella. And I just thought Crow, Adelaide Crows, so I just decided, I'm just going to put in the Adelaide Crows colours, so I did the two halves of the hair. As you know from the movie, it's black and white, so I just changed the colours and put in that intersection as well, which I thought was really cool. The vest is navy blue, the third colour of the Adelaide Crows, and I decided it's not really a player, so I just decided mascot. I can just say the mascot. So Claude the Crow in Cruella. And I really like the incorporation of beak. It's not really that good, the beak, but the idea is pretty good. And on to the next one. This is probably one of my least favourites. Raya and the Last Dragon. I straight away knew I could use Raya and the Last Dragon, but I didn't know how to, so I just came along with Robbie Gray. One of my favourite players from Port Adelaide. Really, really fun to watch. And I decided to include that electric blue from Port Adelaide and colour the hair, the armour and the sword to just give those Port Adelaide vibes. And as you can see with my drawings, they're just going to improve in the next one. So I hope you like it. As you can see, I'm using photo gallery, markup, editing to color it in the things, and pick collage to put in the cutout faces, just to give it more player vibes and team vibes. And I decided to use the team colors, so just to give it more like player instead of just putting in the what's there and just putting in the face. So I also liked putting in the electric blue because it kind of matched the dragon. So yeah, I hope you like that idea. And on to the fourth one, Blake Widow. Probably one of the funniest and one of the best. Black Widow, I'm really looking forward to it. It comes out on my birthday, July 9th, which is tomorrow when you're watching this. Well, today is the 8th, so it's, while I'm recording this, it's tomorrow. So, Black Widow, I tried to get an AFLW player. I tried. Trust me, I tried. But I couldn't do it. So, I just used Blake Hardwick from Hawthorn. I go for Hawthorn, so I just thought it would be funny. And he's a pretty good player, and I really liked incorporating the team colours. Like, it's something that they didn't use in the AFL record for kids, and I think they should, because it just gives an extra layer of creativity. And I'm really looking forward to the movie. It's going to be good. I tell you, it's going to be good. I haven't watched it, but I think it's going to be good. And on to the fifth one, we're halfway. I have 10. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I love my Marvel movies, so that's why I'm including so much. As you can see, the face is a bit off, but I'm not a professional. I can't do it perfectly, so I just had to use what I can. And I used the Richmond colours. I thought it worked really well with the design of the suit that Shang-Chi has. And I included some of the colours, so like kind of like the red and gold. Well, it's orange, but I thought I included a bit, so I used it on the kind of like armbands, and the V-neck of the shirt. And I think it looks really good, really cool. As you can see, I really like the just the design. The design of the shirt is just credit out there to the person who designed the shirt for Shang-Chi, because it just looks really cool. And as you can see, now I'm using Pic Collage for the lettering, just because I thought it looked cool, cleaner and not that messy. So, sorry. And onto the 6th one, Godzilla vs. Kong. This is probably my favorite drawing, like lettering wise, because I just love the use of the names. Goldstein, Godzilla, Deconing, Deconging. It's just automatic for me. And as you can see, Deconing's head is a bit twisted. Sorry about that, but Kong's face was facing the wrong way, so I really didn't have enough editing skills to do that. And I like when I thought about Kong, I thought about boxing gloves, and that's why I have the Carlton collars from the elbow up, just to give it that Carlton vibes, and of course the logo on the chest. And then if Godzilla, Godzilla's atomic breath is kind of like this aqua, so I thought it would be fun to include it as part of the skin. So I just striped it white, just to give it those North Melbourne authenticity. And both ruckmen, very good players for their team, and I really enjoyed this one. So next is the Mitchells vs. the Machines, 7th one. Tom and Sam Mitchell in the Mitchells vs. the Machines. By the way, Godzilla vs. Kong, really good movie. Also looking forward to this one. Really good movie, and what a great way. I'm pretty sure it's the last movie in the Godzilla and Kong, but I'm not very sure. But it was just a really great movie overall, so just wanted to put it in. Mitchells vs. Machines on Netflix, really good, really shows a lot of family skills and what it's like. So I enjoyed that movie. And the thing I like, first I'm gonna start with the thing I like most about this drawing. It's Sam Mitchell's head fitting on the dad's body. It just looks right. It looks like it's supposed to be in that picture. That's what I like the most. You can see the white in it, I'm sorry, but it just looks clean, on the dad's body. And I as a Hawthorn supporter, just clicked in my mind. Mitchell, Sam Mitchell, Tom Mitchell. So I used the Hawthorn colours of the car. It was already a burnt orange, so I just wanted to give that extra solid colour. And then I have Tom Mitchell's head on Munchie's body. It's just funny. And I didn't think it would fit in on the other people's body, so I just put it on Munchie's, because why not? Next we have Space James, a new legacy. Space Jam, a new legacy. So Space James, a new legacy in 3. It's the first time I actually tried to use the caption. So Space James Aish from Fremantle. So James Aish started in Brisbane, then Collingwood, then Fremantle. So I decided, how about I use the caption, a new legacy in Freo. So I really liked this saying of that. I didn't put it on LeBron James because I thought I didn't want to take away from the superstar. So I just put it on Bugs Bunny, because same with Tom Mitchell on Munchie. Why not? It just looks funny. I know this one's a bit sloppy. I didn't include any of the team colours. It was just, I didn't think it would be good, and there's glitches in the photo gallery markup every once in a while. So sorry about that, but yeah, this isn't one of my best drawings, but I definitely did like the lettering. It just looked like it's supposed to be in the lettering, but maybe it's just because it's the right one. Next is the third last, 2 meter Peter Rabbit 2. 2 meter Peter. That is Peter Wright's nickname, so I included it instead of just putting him in the last name. Peter Wright Rabbit. That's I didn't like that. So Peter Wright used to play for Gold Coast, drafted at Gold Coast, and then went to Essendon. So instead of the garden was just the beginning, this is the best use of caption that I've actually done. I'm really proud of it. So instead of the garden was just the beginning, I put the Gold Coast was just the beginning because he's improving every match. So I wanted to shout that out because he's really good. And I thought it would be funny to put in the footy boots and the Essendon socks because why not? It just looks funny and something Peter Rabbit would do. Same with the black coat and the painted red stripe on Peter Rabbit's fur. And the face looks funny. And it's funny because 2 meter Peter Rabbit is not 2 meters. He's like 30 centimeters. He's like 30 centimeters. What am I saying? So next, this is probably the funniest face editing I've done. Angus Brayshaw, free Gus. The world needed a hero. They got a Gus. So Angus Brayshaw, Gus I think is his nickname, so that's why I put it in. I'm really looking forward to this movie. Same as Peter Rabbit 2 and Space Jam. Space Jam comes out today, July 8th. So I'm really looking forward to all three. I haven't watched that one yet. But Free Gus also looks pretty good. Watching the trailer gives me Fortnite vibes. So that's why. And this is probably one of my worst out of the 10 drawing wise, because the tie, it just looks sloppy. It looks black, and I know there wasn't really much color to include, so I just had to do the Melbourne colors. So I just did that. I love the idea, just aesthetic wise, it just doesn't work. So last. AFL's Justice League, a Footy Max original. It just rings inside my head. Footy Max original. AFL's Justice League. And I put the best players. So I put the color on the best players. So Harry Mackay leading the Coleman, Marcus Bontempelli leading the Brownlow, and Daisy Pearce is probably one of the best women's AFLW players. And yes, I got it on. Call back to the Black Widow putting on a man instead of a woman. But I really like how it got on. The navy blue and white Superman, the red and blue. Even though Wonder Woman's colors are like the same Melbourne colors, but it still looks good. So, and I really like the Bulldogs Batman. And the rest, like the runners up. So Tex Walker's coming second, Clayton Oliver's coming second, Darcy Parish is coming fourth, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And so I didn't really want to put any more color because I thought it just wouldn't fit. So I just put on the faces, and then those are my 10. And comment down below what's your favorite out of the 10. What's your least favorite and why? And if you want me to make a sequel to this, because I had lots of fun enjoying it, it progressively got better and better. So I really enjoyed doing this. So if you want me to make another, I would gladly do that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Mr. Fantastico.